Hey everyone, I'm Jack Ferdman, and this is Rewatching Oscars Movie Minute. It's spine-tingling Saturday, and today's film is the 1947 noir thriller Boomerang. One Oscar-nominated film. Let's go. Now, Boomerang was directed by Elia Kazan and stars Dana Andrews, Jane Wyatt, Lee J. Cobb, and Arthur Kennedy. Now, before Kazan gave us On the Waterfront and A Streetcar Named Desire, he directed Boomerang, a taut and surprisingly modern-feeling crime drama that blurs the line between documentary and noir. Based on a real-life Connecticut murder case, the film's authenticity immediately draws you in. It doesn't feel like Hollywood fiction, it feels like truth unfolding right before your eyes. Now, the story begins with the shocking murder of a beloved small-town priest. The community is outraged, demanding justice, and when a down-on-his-luck veteran named John Waldron, played by Arthur Kennedy, is arrested and confesses under pressure, it seems like an open-and-shut case. But as state's attorney Henry Harvey, played by Dana Andrews, digs deeper, he realizes the evidence doesn't quite add up. What follows is a gripping courtroom and moral drama that questions truth, justice, and the dangerous rush to judgment. Now, Kazan's direction is superb. Even early in his career, you can see the hallmarks of his later work: his eye for realism, his command of performance, and his willingness to challenge authority and moral complacency. Boomerang feels almost like a precursor to 12 Angry Men, with its social conscience and human complexity. Kazan's decision to shoot much of the film on location adds to that authenticity, giving it the texture of a newsreel. The handheld camera work, the bustling streets, and the understated performances makes it feel like you're watching real people caught in extraordinary circumstances. And speaking of performances, they're outstanding across the board as well. Dana Andrews anchors the film with quiet intensity and moral conviction. His state's attorney Harvey isn't a crusading hero, but a thoughtful, conflicted man trying to do what's right in a flawed system. Lee J. Cobb, always a powerhouse, brings gravitas and grit to his role as the skeptical police chief. And Jane Wyatt, as Harvey's wife, adds warmth and subtlety to a film otherwise dominated by male tension. I've always admired Wyatt, from None But the Lonely Heart to Gentleman's Agreement, and she's excellent here once again. But for me, the true star of Boomerang is the screenplay by Richard Murphy. It's really smart, it's economical, and it's layered, tackling themes of justice and corruption and moral courage without ever feeling preachy. The pacing starts pretty slow, yes, but once it finds its rhythm, it grips you until the final gavel falls. Add to that gorgeous black and white cinematography full of sharp contrasts and noir shadows, and you've got a film that feels both classic and way ahead of its time. Boomerang might not be Kazan's most famous work, but it's one of his most underrated. It's a thoughtful, well-acted, and gripping piece of American cinema. And I'm going to give Boomerang a B+. Now, Boomerang was nominated for only one Academy Award, and that was for Best Writing Screenplay. And it didn't win. Join me again tomorrow for another Oscar-nominated film right here on Rewatching Oscars Movie Minute. Because if the Academy took notice, it's worth a rewatch.